Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to the first episode of Space Haven. We have a nice little space simulation game, a very nice game that I played on my other channel already, and I think it is time, now that version 1.0 has released, to actually get back into it. Now, what is the idea of the game? We are a crew that is looking for basically a utopia. So, we have a bunch of people and a little bit of resources, and we are kind of trying to explore space to see salvation for humankind. So, let's start a new game. I'm gonna play normal, and yeah, this is where we are. So, I'm just gonna say basic platform, yes. So, what is our difficulty? I think we're gonna go medium. Play the game with medium difficulty level, start, resources and resources found, and the galaxy will be at medium level, and you will face an adversity on your travel. So this is what we start with, a bunch of resources that I will get into in a second. We can adjust things now, but I don't want to because again, it's just medium level. You can really cater your run to your liking. Again, it's more like a simulation than a roguelike. And yeah, these are the 4 people that we start with. We have Axel. He was a farmer. So that was before, you know, he's getting into space. We have a welder, we have a lawyer and a police officer, and all of these guys have different traits, like a bravery, like zest, intelligence, perception, and so on. And all of these attributes will result in all of these traits. For example, accuracy is determined based on your perception and your weapons training. There's working speed that is based on your zest and your perception. And some other traits. So, what I want is I want to build a certain crew here that can actually survive in space, because all of these guys are randomized when you start with them, right? So you've been a farmer. You're really good with botany potentially. I love that. You don't need to be good with piloting. Can I adjust that? That's right. So I think piloting 1, or you know what? You don't have piloting at all. You are really good, like an industrial, like you're a working guy. Let's go with that. Oh wait, this is just the maximums that we can apply here. These are the current ones, that's right. So, you will never learn piloting. Operations. Operating the operation console to communicate. We don't need that. We don't need that where we are going. I think skill cap of 3 is fine on that end. Gunner, operating guns. Yeah, maybe. Again, I think this is gonna be like a hard-working person. You're gonna get some mining expertise. You're gonna get some industry, some botany, research. I mean, sure. Weapons, I would like to give you a little bit of self-defense options here. So there we go. Gonna get that to 2. Mining goes to nothing. Botany and industry. Construction is good as well. We need to upgrade that. So this is the speed of the construction. You can learn that over time. I don't think you need that high of a medical trait. Research, same deal. Let me give you some more maximum on the weapons so you're not completely bad. So where's your potential in mining and construction? There you go. So again, he's the hardworking guy. And I think the hardworking trait is really, really good. Carry capacity +1, working speed 18%. All right. Then we have the welder. Yeah, you are also kind of like an industry guy. Or girl, actually. It's Isla. I want like a scientist person. Maybe it's you. So, what about... You've been a chemical engineer beforehand. You have a lot of intelligence. So, I would say perception is going down a bit. Intelligence is going up. And we're gonna make you like that. You're not that brave, but that's okay. So, construction, go down. Actually, let's keep it a little bit up. Construction, industry, research, really good. And medical, really, really good. That is what we want here. Okay. And I think since you're the smart person, we're gonna give you... we're gonna give you a bit of operations expertise, shielding, gunnery. I don't know. Starting skill points? No, I want the cap to be increased like that. Weapons is fine. Again, medical good, research good, industry good. I think you're fine with mining. And maybe we give you a point of botany or something. So we're gonna drop some starting skill points. I want to increase the cap here. Huh? There we go. The potential. The potential. There we go. Research again. Good. We have -1 starting skill point. I think we can totally get away with not that many good piloting skills here. But again, where do we put her potential? Again, I think it's construction, it's industry, it's medical, it's research, and maybe a bit of botany. Weapons not that needed. Even navigations and operations. Potential. And maybe that 1 point of piloting. Again, she's a smarty. Her traits are... Wait, Wimp? What is Wimp gonna do? Carry capacity +1, surrender +30, working speed +15%. Sure, you're Wimp. Why not? So then, we need somebody who is, like, really good with gunnery. We need somebody who's able to shoot weapons. So, let's take Mel. And, he was a lawyer beforehand. I mean, it's fine. So what do we need? We need somebody with high perception. And bravery and zest. You don't need to be intelligent, my friend. We do that. Alright, so your starting skill points are relatively low because you're low intelligence. Well, again, then I'll do that. I think bravery at 2. The overall mood and the surrender rate. I want you to be brave. Let's do it like this. High perception is good for shooting weapons. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So again, we need somebody... He's a hero? Surrender -40%, working speed -20. Overall mood is 5. Fast learner, talkative, iron-willed. Just surrender, -25%. Bloodlust. Wants to fight more than average, hardworking. Gourmand. Peace-loving, minimalist, charming, lazy, psychopath. I don't know if we want a psychopath. Honestly, I think a hero is good to have. Now, again, we need somebody who is like good with weapons in general. So he has the weapon skill at 3 already with a cap of 5. I think we can totally drop the potential of botany. Medical. I think medical is fine. We're gonna give you a high weapons capacity. Construction is fine. Let's go with that, because I also want to give you a little bit of industry here. And then there's 1 point that we have to take away from something. Down with the shielding. Actually, up with the gunnery. Oh god. We're starting at negative. Let's drop the research. Yeah, let's do that. Drop 2 points here. Give you a point in construction, so our ship is gonna get built a bit faster. And we have 3 more potential points that we can change here. I think gunnery is what we want. There we go. So, what is our last person? We have a former police officer. And we need some kind of pilot. I mean, you have a pretty high cap on piloting. Did we cover all of our bases already? Your intelligence 1, I cannot have that. No. No. I need those skill points. So intelligence 3 is fine. I think another guy who's good with weapons and perception. Yeah, you've been a police officer. I think that's totally fine to give you a little bit of gunnery expertise or weapons expertise. Keep it at 4. And then what? Piloting is very high. Let's bring it down to 2 for now. We don't need it yet. And then operations. Sure, like you're good with like all of these ship modules. So that's what I want. And then on top of that, you gotta have to do something on the ship. So I think mining and construction is a good thing to have in general. Your botany is low, but that's fine. We don't need that. I think it's fine if we give it nothing. Medical research. You don't need to be a researcher. You're like a nice, well-rounded guy, huh? What about that? So again, we can learn that later. Navigation 2 is fine. Shielding 2. Operations 2. It's not what we need. What we need is a faster construction, faster mining. These things. Okay, everything else we're gonna learn on the way. Wait, your trait is nyctophilia. Working speed is a 10% bonus. Person wants to do more drugs than average. Immune to conditions. Don't like that. Neurotic. You learn faster. Wants to talk more than average. Fast learner. Just 20% more. Yeah, let's go with the fast learner trait. Got one too many skill potential. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. There we go. Okay, guys, I'm ready. Let's start. We have 2 blue people here. Let me change the shirt color so I can... Actually, I want this to be blue because you are a former police officer and you are my intelligence person. Gonna make you something like whitish. And you're my hero. Heroes wear red shirts. Obviously. The farmer guy is the industrial guy, so you're gonna get the yellow. So I can distinguish them from one another. Guys, let's go in. A bit of a preamble here. Yeah, it's okay. It's just a tooltip. So, this is how we start. We instantly pause because that is our little ship that we have. As you can see, it doesn't really look like a ship yet. We are kind of here in space. There's another ship there that is a derelict that we can explore to see if there's anything cool in there, and then we can take the resources. They got a big blown out hull there, and there is an asteroid with some minerals here that we're gonna scavenge. But yeah, our ship is bare bones. What we have here is a storage, we have a shuttle, we have 3 of these mining pods that we can use to mine, and we have 4 people. Right now, as you can see, we are wearing our spacesuits. That is because we don't have any oxygen on our ship yet. And we only have a certain amount of oxygen on our suits, so we should really get oxygen going. So, what do we need to do? By the way, this is our reactor here, the power generator, and this is our system core. So let's start building. So we're playing a bit Sims in space, but also with some objectives. And I'd say we're gonna start by, not editing, by objects. We need life support. And we need an oxygen generator. That thing will take water, and it will then generate oxygen out of it. But in order to build this, we need tools. So how do we get tools? We go to facility. No, we go to resource. Is it that? Yeah, we're gonna start building a tools facility. It takes some of our infra blocks, and it will build the facility then. Okay, put it here. And we're gonna let these people work on it now. As soon as you're done with that, I think I want to instantly build the oxygen generator. Yeah, it's a tutorial. Okay, where do we want to put it? Maybe here. As you can see, energy is being loaded into the core. Alright, we start with a bit of oxygen here. Now, where do I see it? It was down there. These are our O2 levels. Everything blue is fine on the ship right now, but we are currently not producing. So we will run out of it eventually. Okay, building is not possible, I know. But then there's also CO2, there's energy, there's temperature that you gotta keep. It's such a cool little simulation. I love it. So we need a gas scrubber to get the CO2 out of the environment. It's also a thing that we will immediately build, and I build it right next to my oxygen generator. Why not? And there's also light sources that you gotta keep track of, because otherwise there will be accidents. So, you're building tools, that just happens automatically. What we can also do while these guys are building is the following. We need like beds and kitchen and stuff like that, like food and everything. So let's go ahead and actually build a nice room, because there is also a thing called comfort. And as you can see, standing next to this this generator here, or even sleeping next to it, will be massive discomfort. Same with the hangar, same with everything. So anything industrial is gonna be horrible. We need to make room for our people to actually sleep well. So how do we do it? Where do we do it? Let me build some walls. I actually want my sleeping corner up here for now, I feel. Like far away from everything industrial. That means we will... Let's do this first and build our furniture. There we go. So, I'm gonna take regular beds, like one for every person. I would say like that. And then we're gonna build some walls around it. It's gonna be the entry, and I want a little bit of extra room so I can also put some kitchen stuff next to it. Okay, there we go. That looks good to me. Then there's one more little compartment here, and you can already guess where it's going and what I'm gonna do for it, or with it. Put a door in there, put a door in there. It's gonna be my toilet. So, the X1 toilet. Cool thing is, that it gives you comfort, and also, we can then recycle the material that our people are dumping in there later, for, like, water and resources. What we also need is, again, we need light everywhere, so put some, not the decorations, but furniture. Put a wall light up here, and there. And then I also need some... Where is it? Food. There we go. We need a kitchen in order for our people to eat something. Right now we have a little bit of space food in storage, so there are some... where can I see? There we go. So there it is. We got some space food here. This is just regular food supply. We have a little bit of veggies. We have a little bit of fruits and some nuts and seeds. Cool. The oxygen generator is built, so that should generate enough oxygen for everybody here. Let's also speed up a little. Look at these little guys doing the thing. So as soon as we have the basic life support ready, we're gonna start exploring the ship and go mining. Yeah, I've got the beds. Oh right, I forgot. I also need something like a table and some... somewhere to sit. Completely forgot about it. So what do we do now? The thing is, we also need or want our paths to be as efficient as possible. Yeah, it's fine. You know what? Let's build some furniture here. I built a table right there. There you go. Chair. Another chair. Another one here. Another one there. It's not gonna be as comfortable eating in that space because, again, there's lots of industrial stuff next to it. So that means we're gonna wall it off again. Make a nice little window here. Nah. Suboptimal. Or do I break down the walls once more? I don't think so, no. Alright. Let's do it like that. Actually, we need a door somewhere. Let's drop that thing. Okay, cool. It's a window. This is a hull window. No, I want a wall window. I want that there. I want the people to be able to see through those walls. Nah, okay, doing it later. Why not? Okay, so this is a bit of a weird, cluttery ship right now, but you know, we'll make it happen. There we go, building everything, looking good. So we have nowhere to relax. This is the current situation. So again, we built those furnitures, and the storage is full. That's what they say. Okay. Eventually, we will be running out of building material. You're taking a break already, that's nice. It's looking good. Do I put a door in here as well, so you can go through it? Maybe not the worst idea in the world, to be honest. Okay, you know what? I'll break it down. Dismantle. Sure. There you go. So, now we can build a door there. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Next up is, we do have the gas scrubber, we do have the oxygen generator. We don't have any way to produce food right now. And as you can see, we almost are out. The space here is not reachable. This is why they complain here. There's no good way to take it away. I want all of my 4 people to be able to sit. Oh, also, no light in that room, so let's give it a wall light here. Light is important for the people. Gotta give it to them. Also, light on the toilet. Pretty good. There you go. So, nothing to do anymore. But, again, I want some kind of food generation. And I think I'm gonna start with the good one. Normally, you start with just the algae dispenser. You need a bit of fiber and water in order to build a little bit of food. But what if we could just grow our own food, the good food, fruits and vegetables and stuff like that? Maybe we do it just like that for now. Yeah, resources are low and we gotta do what we gotta do. We have to make do with what we have here right now. No, this is fine. Okay, so we don't need all of the people to generate one of these items. That means we can start to mine these energiums, which is energy. This is fuel for our ship later. We want all of that to be transferred to our ship. That's what we say here. This is Hyperium. This is... No, wait. Energy. Energy good for generating energy for the generator. Hyperium is for the hyperdrive. This is the fuel for later. And this is ice that we can melt down to water. Alright? And water is needed. And we'll take a look at the derelict in a second. Speaking of, in order to make water, we need the water purifier. That means we can put ice in there and we're gonna get water out of it. Making sure that I am... Oh god. Not obstructing my ship too much here. Put it here. This is my industrial hub for now. It's fine. So, everybody's building. And soon enough, people should start getting into the mining pods. Alright, some objects are not receiving power due to being outside of the power node. Okay, you're outside of a power node. You're actually right next to the generator. But, okay. So, energy is a thing. Right now we are at 100% energy and we don't drain enough energy to actually, you know, have a problem on our generator. However, there is an energy grid, as you can see here. Some of these facilities don't need to be on the grid. Some of them do need to be there. Needs to be on a high capacity power grid. So what do? We're gonna build out a grid. Let's take a look at power. Now, we can do a bunch of different things. We can put large power nodes somewhere that will spread the power from the generator over to kind of like these facilities that they are covering. The smaller one is a bit smaller, but it's also easier to build. Doesn't cost that much. However, I wanted to say that there is different comfort levels as well, but there's not. So I think I'm just gonna slap a big power node right here that covers the whole ship. Bam. For now. Let's do it. Okay, so how far are we into the day? So you can see this yellow line up there. The hours are creeping, and at this threshold, night technically will be coming around. And our people, they have a schedule. Why are you not mining? I told you to get the Hyperium. Are you already on break? No, you're not. So this is their schedule that you can also assign. You can say, hey, yeah, there's like free time that you can have. You can have work time. You can make them happier or unhappier by doing that. And then if they don't have anything to do, they can study, which gives them some skill points, I guess. But right now, nobody is mining. Why? Why are you on break? Do you need more skills in mining to actually get that? You have 2 mining skills. A higher skill also reduces the ore drill's wear and tear when used to the mining asteroids. Okay. Another thing I can do is draft these guys. Say, hey, you go here, please. Please enter the pod. Enter the pod. Cannot enter the pod. Spacesuit on. Move 2. Crouch. Yeah, you can take this as cover. Okay, that doesn't work. Weird. Wonder why. I need to figure this out. Because otherwise we won't be able to mine the ore. You are fine. You can do whatever you want. You're on automatic again. Actually, where's my hero? Mel. Mel, is that you? Yeah, I'm gonna draft you. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna pick up a gun. So, you have pretty high gunnery skill, so you can take the shotgun as your primary. You don't need a secondary. What's that? Combat stimulant? Okay, let's go. You have that. No armor, nothing in the pockets, no attachment. Actually, the explosive grenade launcher doesn't go on the shotgun, sadly. Where can it go? On a rifle and on a laser rifle. Cool. So yeah, you are the shotgunner. Beautiful, so we can undraft you. And then there's the other people who also probably want to pick up a gun. Just in case, you know, you never know. Here we go. Yeah, you can pick one of these. Draft you. Go over here. Cool. Pick up a handgun. Because you never know. And what's about Pippi? Where are you? Oh, Pippi is mining now. All right. Yeah, look at her. She's going. Where did she go? Huh? Ah, beautiful. They are actually doing their job. Perfect. So, quickly checking. Yeah, you're skilling your mining up. You're skilling construction up. That's great. Beautiful. But we have 3 mining pods. I don't know why these other guys are just chilling right now. Now here's the thing, their energy levels are the yellow ones. They are going down by working. If they just sit here, they are fine. But I would say we're gonna let that cycle happen. Let them get up next day, basically. They're going to eat now, they're gonna sleep now. There you go. And on the next day, when they awaken again with fresh energy, I will draft 2 of them and we will explore the derelict. Because we might find some aliens there, and we need somebody who's able to shoot these aliens. And we need them to be in maximum energy, because if you are getting hit, you lose energy, and you can be unconscious. And when that happens, it's gonna escalate really bad. It's not only health, but also your fatigue. So people are sleeping. It's pretty nice. Let's actually accelerate a bit more. Nothing is happening in the first sector so far. The second one is gonna be the interesting one then. Alrighty. Day is coming around. Alright, here they are. So, we want them to eat breakfast. I mean, they have some free time right now. Let them have it. Alright, and now they're good to go. That means we will take Mel, sorry, as also Pippi, go over here. Get your gun, because you don't have it yet. You're pretty good with gunnery as well. Or with weapons, not gunnery. And then we're gonna say, hey, get into the spacecraft. Zip, get in there. And Mel, you as well, please. We need 2 people. Come on, buddy. Enter the spacecraft. Can I not? Why not? There we go. So now we're gonna take the spacecraft and we're gonna dock on either the docking station down here or on an open hull, and I do like the open hull a lot because we get a nice overview of what's inside. We can peek into it. There we go. Docking process. Complete. Are we good? Yes, so we're gonna pause here, let our people exit, and I've both drafted. Let's go here. And explore a little. Alright, we have a data tag down there. Gotta eliminate all the threats on this ship before we can claim it. And so far, we cannot claim it. That means there are some threats on the ship. Let's open the door. Be careful, though. There's something to investigate here. What is it? Nothing. Okay. There are some kind of points of interest. It's too quiet. I don't like it. Nothing. Oh boy. What is down here? Also nothing. Well, I guess we go down here and check out the data pad. Let's accelerate a bit. Okay, what do we find here? No, don't attack it. We have a new data log that we will check out in a second. But there's more. There's a storage of the ship. There it is. Okay, we found an enemy. And you know what? We have our hero on the front, so let's go ahead and attack this thing. I do believe that there's friendly fire. I'm not entirely sure, so I take you and move to the side. We can use our spacesuits as hover packs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. We have a burn wound. Already getting hosed here. Okay. Okay. Can we retreat? I think it might be too late. Yeah, she's unconscious. Uh-oh. Come on, buddy, you got the big shotgun. Use it. Oh, God, these guys are bad. Okay, we got it. So, now we need to actually secure our person. So we're gonna pick her up. She is completely unconscious. She cannot do anything anymore. And we're gonna go back to our ship. Oh my God. And we're gonna undraft that. Pippi's out. Sorry, Pippi. We're gonna bring you back to bed. And then I hope that your wound is getting better over time. She is unconscious. Uncomfortable sleep. Spacesuit fatigue. She is also awake. She has a burn wound. Overall mood is -4. Interrupted sleep. In pain. Energy is down by 10. Overall mood is down. She has higher chance to have accidents going on. Her accuracy is down. Her learning is down. And she has 20 wounds. That can cause an open wound. It expires in 7 days and 22 hours. Oh my God. So, we don't have any medical base yet. I think we should build one. Medical bed. Don't really have good room for it, so I think I have to just slap it here into the industrial zone. Right next to the generator is the best way to heal somebody, right? So everybody, Pippi is out. Let me draft you again. Pick her up. And bring her over here already. Come on, build that bed. We have an injury! There we go. So it's done now. Please treat her. Anybody good with medical stuff? Alright, we have a doctor in the house here. So you should... Where's Isla? Isla? She's on a mining exploration right now. I mean, I think Pippi is gonna be stable for now. So I'd say I keep Mel. We're gonna bring him back to the ship and he's gonna explore alone. I hope that Pippi doesn't die. I mean, she's been treated. Okay. So we leave the ship. Our energy levels on Mel are not the greatest as well, so let's take it slow from here. We might need to retreat if there's another alien. This drone actually gave us hell. It's crazy. It's another point of interest down here. New salvage available. Wait, okay, so we explored the ship enough for us to be able to claim it. So there was nothing anymore. We can now undraft. Means that, yeah, this ship is here. And honestly, it's not a bad ship. Hold on. It looks like the storage is kind of full as well. It has a hyperdrive. Is this the ship that we just claim? Interesting. So, hold on. How do I do it again? Salvage available. Select the explored derelict to get the salvage. Can I not claim this? So there's a chance to just pick this thing up, repair it, and run it. It has more things already available compared to our ship. Doesn't have any base, but we can transfer them. Or we strip that thing. Which would just give us resources, but not the items in it. That's the sad thing. This is weird. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out how to do it again. So again, we salvage that? No. Or... how do I do it again? This is what we have here on the ship. There's 3 Energium, 2 Hyperium. There's an energy block, that's great. There's some hull scrap. There's food on it. There's also human meat on the ship. As well as the hamster flybot rubble. We can transfer all of it. And yeah, in a pinch you can eat the food. The food. The food. Auto maintenance, spacesuit on. Again, how do I claim this thing again? Alright, you know what? I want to build my own ship anyways. Let's not claim this one. Let's go ahead and salvage. So we're gonna transfer everything to our ship that is here. So select all except the foot. Select all. Bring it over, but not the foot. Not the human meat. We're gonna leave it because it's also, you can see it's contraband, it's red, it's marked as don't have it. Otherwise Space Police says, uh-oh. And, yeah, we're gonna continue from here. Ah, by the way, build a thermal regulator is one of our objectives right now. It might be that our ship is a little bit too cold. Yep, temperature up here is 4 degrees Celsius. That is not good enough. So we also gotta do that. So let's go life support. I'm gonna build a wall thermal regulator right here. Okay. Right now we still have all of our resources. That might change soon. So what are we doing as well? We not only have the items that we can find here, but we can also strip everything down. And we're gonna get scrap. With the scrap that we can refine again to build resources once more. So right now I want to salvage everything. Okay. So you're gonna work on stripping that ship down. You're gonna work on mining. The mining is almost complete, by the way. That means more people are gonna work on stripping the ship. And in the meantime, we're gonna build our ship a bit better, a bit bigger. So we need a bunch of things in order to get that going. First of all, we need more room. So let's go at it and build some hull. And I would say this here is our industrial sector anyways, and we're gonna build our ship's engine down here. Let's make a nice asymmetrical ship. I think it's fine. But don't make it too big, because bigger ships need more fuel, need more maintenance, need more energy. You gotta heat it up, you gotta have enough oxygen in the big ship, and so on and so forth. And I think here on the front we're gonna make our I think our food production line, as well as our... What's going on here? As well as our cockpit. Okay, so we need a hull stabilizer as well, which we will certainly build. Our mining pods are also building pods, so 2 people are already taking care of that. Nobody's working down here yet. Pippi, what about you? Are you fine? Getting treated? The thing is, in order to treat her in the medical bay, we need this here, the IV fluid. Otherwise, it won't work. In order to get it, you need to refine chemicals. There's a lot of, you know, building and researching and everything. But we still have storage, so that's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tear down the wall here. This one. Yeah. Dismantle all of it. It'll take time and energy and effort, but I think it is the right call, and we're gonna build, I would say... Do we build another door here? Nah, I think it's just a wall in that area. Because my storage is full right now, and we're getting all of these beautiful things that cannot be put into our storage. And I want to have another large storage area down here, so right next to our docking pod, so the people can actually put our stuff in there already, directly. Okay. Problem is, day is over, people need to sleep. Things are already escalating, but Pippi is healing, that's good. What's your condition? You still have 19 wounds? Oh god. Okay, you're eating, you're sleeping, you're building. Right now we can just go fast mode so that the things are happening that need to happen. Somebody is getting resources over from the other ship. It's good. We still need to build the hull stabilizer, but I will say we're gonna wait for that until we have figured out where to put our engine. Oh great, you're working on 2 sectors at the same time. Unless you're not doing it because you're sleeping. Do wonder if the beds have to be that far away from each other, or can we move them around to be closer together? Hmm. Actually, let me do that. Move that thing around over here. And I hope it works. Gotta move that away, and then we can move that and put it right there. You can do it, buddies. I know it's a lot of work time that we are not using on our priority thingies, but I want to optimize the ship already. Yeah, you can put it there. We're gonna move this one over there as soon as it's done. It's not a beautiful sleeping place, but hey. Great. Okie. I'll talk about that in a second. So now we do have our room ready. We can use that to build an engine. Let me go. System. Hyperium drive. It's quite a big one. And I want to be able to put two next to each other. Just in case. So one goes here. The other one... Yeah, we need to free up one more slot over there on the other side. Okay. So what also is a thing that I need? Resource... No. There's a storage. I want a large storage. Another one. Doesn't fit here, sadly. Ugh. So is it just two smalls? The large one would be way more efficient. So I don't think I'm gonna take the two smalls. Nah. Feel like we have to grow our ship's hull even further. So let's build the hull here for later. And also do that. Correct? No, we actually need only one. There we go. That's the thing. Okay. Let's keep going. So, in the meantime, Pippi is getting treated. Yeah, we have one worker less that is not doing the works right now. And I think you have pretty bad comfort when you think about where she's lying right now. She's lying right next to our energy generator. Comfort is quite bad there. What is energy level? Energy level good. Oxygen level is still fine. CO2 is still fine. Temperature, what about the temperature? Yeah, it's getting quite cold at the front of the ship. And at the back. So we need a bit more thermal regulation. Doesn't matter if it's wall mounted or floor mounted. No, that's fine. So I believe we'll put one right here next to the engine. I think it's also a good idea to have that in general over there. And then one wall mounted here. It's fine. Running low on resources already. And now we need the hull stabilizer to be able to even take our first jump. So let's do that as well. I think it's here on the system side of things. Hull stabilizer. Yeah, also big discomfort. I feel like it's fine if we have some kind of engine room at some point. Can I put it here? No. So I think the engine needs to be accessible, so we'll put the hull stabilizer over here. And I think I'm gonna draw some more walls into it. Let's go. $25 for 1. That is 100 for 4. We can actually have a nice window over here. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Yeah. So, close it off here? Is it already closed if I do this? I'm not sure if it is, but I'll take it. Okay, so there's a door here. Nice. Cool. We're getting there. So, temperatures levels are rising, but they're rising slowly. It's also good because if we use our drive, then we also generate quite a lot of heat there, I believe. Alright, cool. So we have a water purifier already. We do have the... Oh, no water collector. So, sure. There's water in the air. Vapor. We can collect that with a water collector. And we should. We should totally do that. Okay, where's more space? It's getting cramped in here. Where would I do that? That's right. Right here. Next to the toilet, because why not? So, we have a problem here. Our energy node is not covering the engine, so we probably have to move it around a little bit in order for that thing to work. Yeah, keeping the back of the ship now covered, I think is what we want. Also, we can move the medical bed around a little bit. Oh yeah, I think that I wanted to do. Yeah, lots of things here. Let me move this thermal regulator around over to the middle of the ship. Maybe here. We want to spread them out so that everything is covered. Then I want to move the kitchen up there, and I want the seating location down here, so we have everything in one place. And then we can use this middle section of the ship for the medical bed. Also, we need light sources down here. If anybody is operating something, light is important. Otherwise, there might be accidents. Same here. And we wanted the other storage. There we go, large storage. That's the asteroid one, never mind. That one down here. Okay, so bit of ship maintenance, but I think it is ultimately gonna be worth it. And yes, this is not quite closed up here, so we want that extra wall section there. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but okay, it's gonna work. Ultimately, no, that light source is not doable there. Anyways, let's keep going. Ships being stripped in the meantime. We still have a good chance of getting infra scrap by stripping it down. The scrap is gonna be, again, refined later. Okay, so now we have the hull stabilizer on the ship. That means over time we will generate hull points. Hull points is basically our integrity. That means that if we're getting hit, we're gonna lose it. If we have no integrity anymore, ship's gonna fall apart. So yeah, let the people work. Let them put everything in storage. And you can really build some assembly lines here as well. You know, putting certain things into storage that are only needed in that location. You can have some rules here saying you can only pick up water and energy or whatever. It's really cool. I love the game because of it. So, again, we were shifting things around. We need this to go. Nice. Now we can put that thing up top. No, we can't. No, we can't. I built too small. Huh. What to do now? I know what to do. Okay. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Move this around. It's okay. You should not build it there. Just dismantle, it's fine. There we go. So now we can put the bed over there. God, it's a lot of shifting around. A bit of planning ahead is actually going a long way in this game. Yeah, you could see that. So now we can move you over there. And it is gonna chain react quite a lot. There you go. Great, now we have resources stuck up there. Cool. Yeah. Great. Okay. Now we need to build another bed. Okay. We'll get it done, guys. We'll get it done. I could have also built bunk beds. Okay, Pippi is fine again. Could you please take these things, the soft blocks, bring them to storage? Oh no, they are not doing it anymore. And they're at the end of the day. They're in their free time now. Okay, fine. Please build the things that we need to build. Cool. There we go, we got all the beds that we need. Nice, beautiful, fantastic. So again, I want the medical station. Let me think about it. I want the medical station to be in the center. Is that true? I think not everybody is eating at the same time, correct? So let's move some things around. This is a nice, cozy sleeping space. I like it. Cool. Guys, soon enough we will actually get to the point where we make our first jump happen. And that's gonna be amazing. So let me check out comfort again. That's not great. The kitchen is actually giving you discomfort. What? I thought it would be nice to have a kitchen there. Well. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna move the kitchen around again. This is kind of like, again, it's a space householding simulator here. Okay, it is important to keep the people happy and in good shape. Super duper important. Yeah, you go sleep. Pippi is coming back online, I love it. Okay. So people are sleeping. As they should. Shuttle hangar makes this kind of uncomfortable here. We can also shut the shuttle hangar off of this area. Just make a hangar section. But again, this is all for the later game. The Hyperion drive, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we built the kitchen there again. Cool. Want to build a medical bed down here then. That's fine. Ah, look at that. That's comfort. It's great. Yeah. Amazing. The kitchen is getting through the wall. Ah, yeah, it's open. That's why. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we need to ward it off a little. You know what? I like windows. Let's build some windows. Let's dismantle that and get the window over here. Sure, why not? The window over there, there's gonna be a door here, and there's gonna be a wall here. So, do we have it now? Now that's better! Absolutely. Okay, so again, the kitchen is still bleeding a little bit through the wall, but ultimately it's gonna be fine. So, gotta keep the people happy, that's for sure. So this is our sleeping area now. Is there anything else? Yes, I want decorations. Alright. And a green wall. A frame, a picture frame. Gives you more comfort. It's a thing. So wait. It's just a decorative object that doesn't do anything, but it costs you some tools. The picture frame actually gives you a little bit of mood. I mean, it's cool. Oh, look at that. Some decorative plants. Isn't that great? Let's put it there. Let's not use the cabinet. Okay. So guys, I think the comfort should be pretty high in the sleeping area now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's actually green, and this is kind of needed. So, what else? We have set up our second storage facility. Now we can shift around the power node to finally get the hyperdrive covered. I think I put it here. And we are almost good to go. Yeah, another thing that I wanted to build up here. Let me check out temperature real quick. 14 degrees Celsius. 13! Why is it so cold? We actually need more of these heat thingies. Okay. Let's get more life support. More thermal regulators. Put one here. So, what did I want to build up here? I wanted to build my navigations console and everything, and also my... It's a bad spot for the regulator, by the way. Let me think about it. My industrials... Another industrial section, yeah. Now, here's the thing. We need to produce resources, so we need the recycler online. The recycler is a hazardous gas output thingy. We should really seal it off somewhere where it is not affecting everybody. I guess down here. We're gonna dismantle that thing, build a door in there. Build a door there as well. Maybe I will. I will. I want the door here, to be honest. God, this is weird. Okay, for now, you know what? I'll build the wall down here. Okay, so with the recycler, we can use these... Hold on. No, we need to build it first. We can use the scrap that we found and actually make something out of it. Like the blocks that we are currently using. We are really low on building blocks already, right? We got 16 of these infra blocks which are needed to build things. Like this one here needs 3. And then there is a tech block, which is for the higher sophisticated stuff. And then there's also energy blocks, and then there is hull blocks in order to build hull. Already running low a little bit, but let's see. Everybody is on ship stripping duty while Pippi is mining. Okay. Yeah, we can't get there. That's fine. And again, I think we need light in order to not have any work accidents. So wall light right next to that facility, and then we can build the door that I wanted. Bada bing, bada boom. And then the thermal regulator right next to it that I also wanted. So let's go life support, thermal regulator. There we go. We need to think about so many things. And yes, the recycler needs power. Alright. How do we get power up there? Let's see. Large power node, ideally. Bit of overlap is not the worst idea in the world. Power conduits can be built on an asteroid. Yeah, sure. So big power node up here, that'll cover a lot. Yeah, people are eating, people are having a good time. Actually, what are the people's moods right now? You have no entertainment, there's nothing fun to do. There's minor discomfort. Yeah, I know. Get spacesuit fatigue. Okay, you have some relationships. Yeah, these people working together, eating together, they build up relationships. No entertainment. I don't know. What is our current state on tools? Tools will be produced automatically all the freaking time. And there's a cap on tools, I think, that you can have of 100 and... No, we have 415 tools, which means we should decorate the crap out of the ship to make it a bit more comfortable. I have a lot of walls. This is actually quite nice. Corridors, especially in the hangar. I don't know if that makes any sense, but hey, let's try. I wonder if it does a thing. Let's see if the comfort is getting better by just putting random crap onto the walls. Okay. Mel is getting into the medical bed. Interesting. Why don't you sleep in the regular bed, buddy? I mean, technically it's a bed. Ah, Mel is the hero, of course. Mel doesn't sleep in a regular bed. Mel has to sleep in a medical bed. Because a badass. Alright, 2 more things to do here. I want to... Cannot. Oh my god. Mass capacity exceeded. Fuel consumption increased. Total mass capacity can be increased by building more hyperdrives. So our hyperdrive can handle... How much? 900. We have a mass of 1700. So we need the second hyperdrive, which is... what's that? It's not operated right now. Yeah, we need a second hyperdrive in order to actually get out of here. God. Ship's already too big. Alright, let's build another one then. We left enough room to have 2 next to each other. Okay. Still, comfort. I want to see if the comfort in the hangar is actually getting better. Not really. Not really. The pictures are not helping. Okay, so the good news is we have our generator, our power node, and we have the recycler now. Now we can start recycling. So, rubble can be recycled into steel plates, which is needed for something later. Soft scrap is gonna be put into soft blocks. Everything furniture is a soft block. Hull scrap can be recycled into hull blocks and steel, and we can increase our hull with that. Infra scrap is basically any kind of facility that we build, like this recycler here itself. Energy scrap, sure, we get a little bit of energium out of it. Some infra blocks, and then also some energy blocks, and then there's tax for all of that. We want this to be recycled continuously. And now we have to have somebody to operate that recycler. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. So we have enough light everywhere. Ah, we can't get there. We can't access the console. That is the big problem that I am running into. Okay. Build a medical cabinet. Hold on. Medical cabinet. Oh! That is interesting. It needs medical supplies and it produces pills and everything. Ooh. I like that. Let's have it next to, I would say, the medical bed even. Right here in the kitchen. Did I put it on the right side? I think I didn't. No, it's there. It's on the other side of the image. Now I want this to be over here, right next to the medical bed. Oh, it can't. Put it up here. Sure. Let's do it. Okay, I think we have a nice chip already. The big problem is that we cannot access the hyperdrive here. And we need a navigation console. That is what they tell us. Alright, so we have to dismantle that again. I hope that it's still kind of sealed off to the other room. Now we can access it. Alright, so we're almost there to make our first jump. What is the state of the derelict? Is it already salvaged? It's completely salvaged, so we are done in this sector. Oh boy, guys, we're getting there. Now, it's not pretty yet. We have a lot of shifting around to do. But here's the thing. I want to wall off this industrial... Do we? No. No, we're gonna build the most wacky ship ever. Let's go. I'll edit the hull again, and we will add a breakthrough right here. Don't need a lot of room. Let's make it 4 by 5, right? For a navigations console and an operations console. I think that's fine. Alright, again, we don't want to increase the mass too much because even 2 hyperdrives are gonna struggle. Okay, double checking, energy is fine. Temperature is a solid 22 degree, and yes, we need 2 Hyperium drives, I know. 20 degree fine, 22, 14 degrees in our sleeping chamber. We need more heat there. It's a bit chilly, you know. So let's go live support yet again. Put a wall thermal regulator right there. Okay. This is perfect. I think I'll wall it off again. Yeah, absolutely. Can we have a window? Can we have a window here? No, we cannot. Yeah, it's a bit too small. But it's alright. So again, a door here through the sleeping quarters into our operations room. And we will build the navigation and the operations console now. This can already be built. And then the navigation and the operations console. There we go. I want a light. It's important. Where is it? Is it on furniture? It is. There we go. So, and with that, I believe we can actually attempt our first hyperdrive jump. Let's see. Okay, double checking. Is this gonna give us any discomfort here? It is, so it's not the best room in the world. So, we have a build and operation console. We need a point defense turret as well. Yeah. It's good against enemy crafts and also against some meteors, I will say. Let me go system, point defense turret. Oh god. I wonder, is it gonna be operated? How is it gonna be operated? Hold on. Point defense turret. Very low comfort, charging time, power consumption, uses high capacitor power grid. Yeah, we need that. Controlled from this one. I think this is operations. Okay, 20 energy produces 1 turret charge. Is this the operations console? That's the navigation. No, wait. We're gonna build it. Let's see. Point defense turret goes down here. I think this should be reserved for storage mostly. But this should be reserved for just industrial stuff mostly. Alright, let's build it down here. 1.8k. We are just on the edge of our capacity. Risk of mental breaks. Some crew members are at risk of having a mental break. You can see the problems by selecting them and opening the status tab. The following crew members are at risk of having a break. Already, pretty cool. So it is Pippi and Mel. What's going on there, guys? You're working too much, huh? You have uncomfortable sleep. You're in pain. Why? Oh, because you're still wounded. Yeah, I mean, sure, it makes sense. Feeling a little hungry. There's no entertainment. You're in pain. Yeah. Okay, so the problem of having no entertainment. Accentuate your bedroom with the bedside table. It gives a small bonus to the sleep comfort in the bedroom. It's a cover object. No, we don't need that. Wait, there's floor light. Ooh. It even doesn't take the wall mount then, the wall slot. Decorations, facility. Hey, there's a personal entertainment system. Which one do we take? It's just cosmetical. I can put it right. Oh, right in front of the light. Hell yeah. Okay, so again, what does it give us? It drops the comfort of the room, and it takes a bit of power. But hey, there you go. You have a PC now. You can play video games. Incoming ship. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's also items in space. Okay, yeah, research and all of that is also cool. Man, how do we access them? Ooh, I want them. There's human, yeah, human meat. We already know that. There's some items. I need those. Okay, I want to try something. Who is in, I mean, Mel needs a bit of a break as well. His overall mood is absolutely low. Alright, Axel. Axel, come on. I'm gonna draft you now. And we're gonna put you into the spacecraft. There we go. And then we're gonna use the spacecraft to fly all the way down there. Hello. So, now we're gonna slow it down a bit because this has to be... Actually, I guess we have to dock. Otherwise my person is not coming out. Axel, I have you drafted. Can you pick this up? Is that possible? It's not... hold on. Dock there. And then we take Axel, actually. To go here. It's, I can't... What? Ah, there it is. This is the layer where we can actually take a look at these things. Can I only go there? How do I pick it up? How do I pick it up? I know that it's here in space. What are we doing about it? Items in space. Yeah, please take it up. Yeah, it doesn't look... Oh, wait, there it is. Collect. Yes. Oh, it's just here. I see. Nuts and seeds, energium. Yeah, get it. All right. Thank you. Figured it out. Nice. So, Axel, I think I can undraft you again. Where are you, buddy? Let me do that. Undraft you. I think this is gonna happen automatically now. You pick these things up, right? Collect everything. Everything. It is needed. We need all of that. Okay, so this is our little ship. We now have a point defense turret that will charge up. Okay, we have 4 charges of point defense. It's not bad. And again, I want to make the hyper jump happen in this episode. Let's get back down here and see what we can do. Now, we have an operations console and we do have a navigations console. Operations is for... It's basically our hyperpulse telephone that we can use to hail people. And then we also have the navigations console, which is needed to operate the hyperdrives. We are almost ready to go, guys. I wonder where this is going. Also, God, how can we increase your comfort? Your overall mood is actually going up. You were at 0, now you're at 2. I guess you played a bunch of video games. Running out of food slowly, that's the thing. We need a better, more efficient way to generate food. Okay, did we get the items in space? Not yet. Collect them, please. In the meantime, somebody should operate that. We are continuously recycling, that's okay. Building all of our goodies. And the next thing is probably a research lab. We have a person here who's really, really smart. We need better workspaces, man. But again, everything costs resources and also weight. Maybe I'll wait until we reach the next sector before I build these. Now, let's just scavenge everything. And then go. Actually playing, that's good, Pippi. Yeah, overall mood is 7 now. We're getting there. Okay, okay. Mental breakdown averted, I would say. Let him sleep. Double checking on the comfort levels here. It's not great, but it's fine. Also, it says light 0. Does it mean we need more or less? I wonder. Temperature is solid 19 to 20. And now we have a ship here. Let me see. A ship has entered the sector. Okay. So, this is... That's a proper ship. Look at this guy. Look at how beautiful it is. Now, that is a design that I can get behind. Mine is kind of weird. That's so cool. Look at these individual wall tiles here and the bedside table and everything. But again, we are so low on resources that we cannot really afford doing all of this yet. There's gonna be some shifting around at some point. Yeah, yes, a hangar with some storage and everything. Such a beautiful ship. Okay, there is somebody that we want to talk to. Actually, let's call him. Let's call him as soon as we are... As we are awake. Awake and ready. CO2 levels are fine. Playing some video games is good. What about the O2 levels? Yeah, oxygen is here. Like, maybe we don't have a hull breach or anything. That might change at some point. We should probably also add some vents to the ship, so we can either shut them off and to extinguish fire, or open them up and you know, release some oxygen or whatever. Okay, let's go. Wall? Is it wall? Was it life support? Yeah, there's an air vent here. Let's build some of them. Especially here in the hangar. Over here. Over there. And over here. Yeah, that makes sense. So again, we are awake now. So let's go ahead and talk to these people. Let's hail the ship. See what they have to offer. They seem to be friendly at the very least. Status normal. The owner is civilians and the captain is Aya Helemi. Oh, it might have been that she was the captain and that's why she had the star above her head. So, Pippi is gonna hail them. Hey, we are in 69 friendly relationships here. So we can either take a loan, dismiss a crew member, we can offer them some stuff, declare war. Let me see if you have any missions available. None. Okay, we have more mental break issues, okay. Let me trade. What do you have? Anything to offer here? This is what you have. You sell fabrics for 53 credits. Okay. Okay, so this is on a discount. Root vegetables, nuts and seeds, and artificial meat. Oh, you got meat? You got meat? It's good. We have 0 credits right now, so we can offer them something. Let me issue a trade here. Now, what I want is your cheap stuff. I think I want meat. But damn it, this is not... Oh, God, it's so expensive still. I can trade Energium. I have an explosive grenade launcher that I cannot use. You want to have it? At the same time, it's going to be really cool later. It's 4 ammo. Oh, gotta restock on ammo. Nah, I have the grenade launcher. Okay, I'm gonna trade that for 430. And I think I'm gonna trade for food. Okay. We want some nuts and seeds. We probably want artificial meat. Space food. Yeah. They want more. It's not a lot that we can offer them. Energy blocks we want to keep. Energy cells are super important later. Fuel, we can probably give some fuel to them. And probably some Energium as well. Yeah, let me get some space food. I think this is one of the things that I found. You run out so quickly. So, mild alcohol. Lifting up the mood. Alright, I'm gonna get my people some alcohol because what could possibly go wrong? Cool. It's an even trade, we'll accept that. So, and I want to do one thing here, and that is telling my people not to use meat in the kitchen. Settings. So, what is allowed? Overview. I don't want them to use meat. Modify. Don't. Because we need that for later. Okay. No meat. Meat's not on a menu, boys. Because we can grow that meat in our grow beds later. So Axel is operating. Axel is our worker. Yeah, the yellow shirt. He's operating the recycler at great efficiency. I hope you have fun on the job, buddy. Construction is getting up. That's pretty cool. Industry is going up. Yup. Beautiful. These people are doing their works. Now, we have almost collected all of the items in space. Almost. That means we will be preparing for the first jump. We have the vents. Here's the trade. It's their shuttle. My shuttle has brought our stuff over to them. Alright. Guys, are we ready? Are we done? Everything collected. Everything's stripped. Ships here, but that's okay. Wait. You want something? Nice doing business with you. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Guys, I think we're ready for the first jump. So, let us go ahead and take a look at the star sector. So, this is how we play the actual game. That was just the first sector that we've been in. This is one solar system here. We can roam around. You can see there is some stuff that we can find. And a military alliance ship is in that area. We have scannable sector. There is a prison station there. This is randomized completely. And we have to survive and find our utopia. We gotta jump from sector to sector, gather materials, increase our crew, build our ship, and yeah, try to survive. That's it. So, we're gonna prepare for a jump. This is what it is. Prepare the hyper jump for our HSS Poseidon, which we should probably rename as well. These are both of our drives. We need some time to charge them, as you can see. So, making an emergency jump is not really possible. And yeah, we can have multiple ships. So we can have one industry ship later, one leisure ship, one military ship that's helping us. And this can really escalate. And I love the game because it's so cozy and you can, you know, just build your crew and design your ship and everything. Come on, guys. Okay, our hyperdrives are being fueled. And I think we are ready to jump in a second. So we can move 1,800 kilograms of mass, which we are. And I would say we're ready to jump. Everybody is here, on board, Robots on board. Yeah, we have drones later and stuff like that. All the crafts are in the hangar. We're gonna jump now. Zip. So, it's good to see a friendly face out there. I am Sheridan, captain of the HSS Boxleitner and commander of the Haven Foundation's Exodus fleet. You folks just starting out? We are too. We are loaded with thousands of refugees from Earth in hypersleep, and our job is to find somewhere out there in space where they can make a fresh start. So this is the storyline now. Ain't gotta be easy. As far as anyone can tell, human habitable planets are rarer than hen's teeth. If you folks are interested, the fleet needs a pathfinder. That's ships who scout ahead of us and find a way forward. If you'd rather strike out on your own, that's fine, but the pay is good, and we'd be doing something to give thousands, you'd be doing something to give thousands of people a hope for the future. Would you be interested to becoming our new pathfinder? This is the main mission of the game. If you choose not, you will play a sandbox style, make your own adventure game. But yeah, we accept the quest, obviously. Outstanding! So, the way being a Pathfinder normally works is, we'd outfit you with a hyperspace beacon that lets the Exodus fleet come right to you. They're kind of expensive to build though, and it happens that one of our Pathfinders recently quit after their ship got wrecked. You may as well just salvage the beacon and use that. Okay, so your first official assignment is to track down the quitter. Last I heard, they crawled into a battle at a leisure station not far from here. You are right now. Not far from where you're right now. And get them to tell you where they left that ship and its beacon. Then all you have to do is to recover the beacon and you'll be all set up. Alright, so this is our quest. We can now choose between the rewards. It's either prestige. You can spend prestige points to buy resources, technology, hire crew request ships to assist you, or it's just money. And I like to play with the prestige, because money is a bit too straightforward. Let's try that out. So, we're gonna set our destination now, and we're traveling. And then my hard drive space was empty. No! So here we are, guys. We are on the new planet. Let me quickly deploy. We have some rogue bots coming in. Oh my god, it's already escalating. So, yeah, we are in trouble. But when we take a look at the star map now, you can see there is a whole new world that we can explore. Lots of materials here in this asteroid belt. Lots of materials down there. But we are in this kind of military complex. And I'm super excited to continue the series. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you like the stuff that is Space Haven the game, or do you dislike it? If you have any other ideas, let me know down below in the comment section. Right now, our ship is just starting out. We're gonna make it good. We're gonna put weapons on it. We're gonna hire more crew members to be more efficient with everything. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.